Hi guys, one of the things that's always interested me is infrared photography, looking at the universe in a very different way to the way which I can see it with my own eyes, and representing that in front of me visually with a photograph and showing me what the world looks like in a completely different way. I think that that's absolutely beautiful. A while back I got an infrared filter and I tried it out, but I really didn't like the long exposure times. They began to get on my nerves very quickly. So eventually, because I'm an impatient person, I got a camera which was capable of recording the data from the infrared spectrum without having the issues which I was having with time. So I got an infrared sensor camera which is just like a normal version of the camera, but with the sensor taken out and replaced with an infrared sensor. Now, one of the things that I really like about this is that this camera can actually film in infrared, which means that the ghostly light whites of leaves on trees will look absolutely beautiful in film. And I've been testing it out all the time very recently, and one of the things that I noticed is that when you set the kelvins, and the higher the Kelvin number you set, you generally sort of result in these very horrible glaring reds all the time, and even the plants start to look red after a fashion. But the more I move into the blue spectrum, I really like 2K kelvins. I think that's a really good thing to shoot within one of these. With the type of sensor that I have, I really like the contrast between the sort of blues on the plants and the sort of orange of the atmosphere, and there's a number of different other settings on here, including the custom white balancers. They seem to allow me to slightly stretch outside of what I can with kelvins and create some very unusual sort of muddy effects with the ground, and the trees just look a little bit off, and I quite like that. But this camera is capable of filming many beautiful things with the IR sensor inside it. I will give you a bit of information as to which IR sensor I've got inside the camera and who I got the camera off, so that if you want to get a camera which is similar, you can talk to this guy on eBay and get the camera. Failing that, there's numerous people who do different conversions. The images do look vastly different to the promised images in any infrared camera package, because you are looking at photoshopped images there. You can get that level of quality with a camera like this. The Pen EPL3 camera, which I've got in front of me, is a very nice bit of kit. I went with that because of the whole Micro Four Thirds standard. But yeah, what can I say? I really like infrared. I think it's awesome to shoot in infrared, and I'm looking forward to using the camera to record infrared film in the near future. One thing I will say about an infrared sensor is it's really interesting if you shine your remote control for your television into it, because you'll get a very unearthly looking blue light, which can be quite nice. So I'm going to look into possible infrared lighting in the near future. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the images. All of the images which I captured with this camera have been not edited. And the reason I haven't edited them is because basically if I do edit those images, then you're not getting an accurate representation of what this type of camera is capable of doing first time round. And one of the reasons I rushed into this is because I saw these beautiful looking infrared images, and they had been heavily photoshopped, and I discovered that much later. But that's what I get for being a newbie and starting out. So I would definitely recommend playing around with a camera like this, or even getting hold of an IR filter. But do remember, you're going to be dealing with something like 30 to 60 second exposure times, and the images aren't going to be as noise free as they are if you get a camera conversion. And you can get a camera conversion, a good decent camera, for around £200 to £600. And I know that sounds like a lot, but if you're that fanciful that you want to go into infrared photography, then it's definitely worth it. Anyway, take care, have a lovely day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.